What if I told you the internet, the very fabric of our modern world, is fought over in a silent, high-stakes Cold War happening thousands of feet beneath the ocean surface? It's not about battleships or missiles, but about miles of fiber optic cables, the true lifelines of our digital existence. Welcome, tech enthusiasts, to the invisible battlefield of digital infrastructure, where the humble subsea cable has become the epicenter of a geopolitical struggle for global dominance. You see, while we casually stream our favorite shows, conduct global business, or video call loved ones across continents, very few of us stop to consider how that data actually travels. We often think of satellites, but the truth is, over 99% of all intercontinental data, from your latest TikTok scroll to multi-trillion-dollar financial transactions, zips across the world not through the air, but through these incredibly thin, incredibly vital strands of glass and plastic that lie on the ocean floor. These aren't just wires, they are the digital arteries of civilization. Imagine a cable, no thicker than a garden hose, stretching thousands of kilometers from one continent to another, carrying petabytes of data at the speed of light. Each fiber, thinner than a human hair, transmits information encoded as pulses of light, bouncing off the inner walls of the glass core. These fibers are bundled together, protected by layers of plastic, steel wire, and sometimes even copper, to form a robust cable that can withstand the crushing pressures of the deep sea. The technology itself is a marvel of engineering, a direct descendant of the first transatlantic telegraph cables laid over 150 years ago. But where those early cables carried a few words per minute, today's optical fibers can transmit terabits per second, enough bandwidth to power entire nations. Companies like Google, Meta, Microsoft, and Amazon aren't just building data centers. They're investing billions in laying their own private subsea cables, understanding that control over this physical infrastructure is paramount to their future growth and profitability. Take, for instance, the Maria cable, a joint venture between Microsoft and Meta, connecting Virginia Beach in the US to Bilbao, Spain. At 6,600 kilometers long, it's designed to handle 160 terabits per second. That's enough capacity to stream 71 million HD videos simultaneously. Or the colossal 2 Africa cable, backed by Meta and telecom partners, which, once completed, will be the longest subsea cable in the world, encircling the entire African continent and connecting it to Europe and Asia. These are not just commercial ventures, they are strategic assets that dictate the flow of information, commerce, and power in the 21st century. The real-world impact of these cables is immeasurable. Without them, our globalized economy would grind to a halt. International finance, cloud computing, remote work, telemedicine, scientific research collaborations, virtually everything that defines our interconnected world relies on these hidden connections. A single major cable cut can disrupt internet access for millions, slow down financial markets, and even impact national security communications. It's not hypothetical, it happens. In 2008, 2 major cables in the Mediterranean were severed, causing widespread internet outages across the Middle East and India. More recently, in 2022, a suspected anchor cut disrupted connectivity to the Shetland Islands, highlighting the vulnerability of even well-established networks. But beyond accidental damage, a far more sinister threat looms: intentional sabotage and espionage, transforming these vital arteries into an invisible battlefield. This is where the Subsea Cable Cold War truly begins. Imagine a hostile state actor gaining the ability to sever a critical cable, isolating an entire region, or worse, tapping into the fiber to intercept vast quantities of data. This isn't science fiction, it's a very real concern for intelligence agencies worldwide. Russia, for instance, has been observed deploying specialized research vessels and submarines near critical cable routes in the North Atlantic, raising alarms among NATO allies about potential reconnaissance or even sabotage capabilities. The ability to disrupt communications during a crisis or conflict could be a game-changer, giving one side a decisive advantage. The concerns extend beyond physical attacks. The very ownership and manufacturing of these cables are deeply intertwined with geopolitical rivalries. China, through companies like Huawei Marine, now HMN Technologies, has aggressively expanded its footprint in subsea cable construction, often as part of its Digital Silk Road initiative. While ostensibly about economic development, this expansion raises significant Western security concerns. If a nation controls the physical infrastructure through which data flows, does it also gain the ability to surveil, censor, or even redirect that data? The US and its allies have increasingly pushed back, sometimes blocking Chinese-backed cable projects or advocating for alternative routes. The Pacific Light Cable Network, PLCN, intended to connect the US to Hong Kong, faced significant hurdles and ultimately had its Hong Kong segment blocked by the US government due to national security concerns, citing the risk of data being accessed by Beijing. This highlights a fundamental tension. The Internet was built on principles of open access and global connectivity, but its physical infrastructure is now a proxy for state competition and data sovereignty. Before we dive deeper into the shadowy world of subsea cable espionage and what can be done, if you're finding this deep dive fascinating, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more tech insights. And tell me in the comments, what other hidden tech battles would you like us to explore next? The stakes are incredibly high. Our reliance on these cables means that any disruption, whether accidental or malicious, can have catastrophic consequences for national economies, security, and social stability. It's a classic infrastructure dilemma: essential, largely out of sight, and critically vulnerable. So, what are the solutions, and what does the future hold for this unseen digital Cold War? Firstly, diversification and redundancy are key. Building more cables, taking different routes, and creating mesh networks reduces single points of failure. If one cable goes down, traffic can be rerouted through others. Think of it like a complex highway system. If one road is closed, there are always alternative routes. Secondly, hardening the infrastructure is crucial. This involves burying cables deeper in shallow waters where they are most vulnerable to anchors and fishing trawlers, using stronger armor in high-risk areas, and developing better monitoring systems to detect anomalies. Some cutting-edge research even explores self-healing cable technologies, though these are still far off. Thirdly, international cooperation while challenging given the geopolitical climate, is vital. Establishing shared security protocols, intelligence sharing agreements, and even joint rapid response teams for repairs could mitigate risks. However, the very nature of a Cold War makes such cooperation difficult, as trust is in short supply. Fourthly, policy and regulation must catch up. Governments are increasingly recognizing subsea cables as critical national infrastructure, leading to stricter protection laws, investment in domestic cable production, and closer scrutiny of foreign ownership. There's a push for trusted vendor policies, prioritizing suppliers from allied nations to reduce supply chain risks and potential backdoors. Finally, technological advancements offer both challenges and opportunities. While satellites like Starlink and OneWeb are improving, they currently can't match the bandwidth and low latency of fiber optics for mass data transfer, but they can provide valuable redundancy for remote areas or in emergency situations. Quantum cryptography could one day secure data on these cables against even the most sophisticated eavesdropping attempts, offering a potential game-changer in the intelligence battle. The Subsea Cable Cold War is a silent, ongoing struggle for the control and integrity of the Internet itself. It's a reminder that beneath the seamless digital experience we often take for granted, lies a complex, vulnerable, and fiercely contested physical foundation. The next time you effortlessly stream a movie or send an email across the globe, remember the invisible cables beneath the waves and the high-stakes game being played for their control. Understanding this hidden battle isn't just about technical curiosity, it's about recognizing the true fragility and strategic importance of our digital world. If this deep dive into the silent struggle beneath the waves has opened your eyes to the Internet's true foundations, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs to know about this digital Cold War. Let me know in the comments what other critical tech infrastructure you want us to unravel next.